Conservative new media viewers and video game fans all around the world, what's up? It's me, John D. Villarreal, the super genius, the four-time national champion, and the game god. And I have a video game review for you. It's Saints Row 4, and it's absolutely incredible. I really dug this game. And first off, hats off to the developers and publisher of this game, in my opinion. First of all, my personal opinion, only knowledge. In fact, like I say, it's personal. For entertainment purposes only, please check the disclaimers. I thought this game was tremendous. And I had a lot of fun. I played Saints Row 2, Saints Row 3, and now Saints Row 4. And, you know, the thing of it is it's one of those open sandbox type of games. You can go anywhere that you want, do all kinds of stuff, do things in different orders, whatever like that. So it's not one of those linear type of games. But it took the whole Saints Row concept and went to another level, dude. I felt like this game was just a lot of fun and tremendous. Now, with the last Saints Row, you know, you were running the whole show there in Steelport and doing all kinds of stuff, finishing at that game. In this game, you're the President of the United States, and there's an alien invasion, and I don't want to just spoil anything else other than that. But I will say this, what's cool is that a lot of the old characters are back, and a lot of loose ends get tied up in resolutions, and maybe someone comes back that you never thought was going to come back, and it's just incredible, dude, and that's what I'm talking about. Plus, you have all kinds of different vehicles that you can fly and zoom in. You can upgrade your vehicles and customize and stuff like that. But now you have alien vehicles that you can use too, dude. And that's very cool, in my opinion. Plus, don't forget about the mech suit, dude. The mech suit. I mean, imagine going down Steelport with mech armor and blasting stuff with your, laser autocannon, basically, or your rocket, stuff like that, and you can hit the hover stuff. And we also have, some of our wrestling buddies back, okay? This time you've got Roddy Piper in the mix that makes an appearance in this game. You also have Rob Van Dam that also does a voiceover for some of the Genki side activities, stuff like that. So I really like this game. I thought it was very strong. I like the range of combat. And then maybe some other reviewers were talking about, some of the combat getting a little repetitive. Yeah, I can see some of that, but what I liked is you've got superpowers, dude, and you can do things like telekinesis boosted with electricity, mind control, turn the enemy against the other enemies and stuff like that. You've got like a freeze blast or flame blast, and with the telekinesis thing, you can pick up a tank, you can pick up a person, you can pick up an alien, you can do this with electricity power, so when you pick them up, they zap other people, or you can also drain. You have this like vampiric power where you drain some of their health and boost it for yourself. So there's all kinds of different things you can do. There's all kinds of different ways that you can approach the combat. Are you going to use your superpowers? Or are you going to, if you solve the game, are you going to boost up in the mech suit? Or are you going to use one of the tanks? What are you going to do? Or are you just going to bust out, the black hole launcher or the laser cannon or, an automatic rifle or shotgun or whatnot? There's many, many different angles, many different options here. You can do all kinds of upgrades to your superpowers. You can upgrade your weapons. There's all kinds of different stories and different things you can do. Okay, now in my opinion, the graphics might not be at the level of some of a game like, let's say, BioShock Infinite or something like that. But I just think it's so fun. I think this game is just a lot of fun. I think it's funny. There's a lot of different references in there, whether it's the mech combat or Matrix-like elements. In my personal opinion of this game, there's so many different sort of references and zaniness and jokes and stuff like that. I just think that it brings together many different elements, and I just catch myself just wanting to play it more and more and more. Am I saying it's one of the greatest games of all time? No, I'm not at that level. I think it's a very strong game. I think for me it was the most fun of the Saints Row games because you're just bringing together, again, many different aspects here. It sort of ties different things together. You've got the open sandbox type of game. You've got that, what Saints Row has brought to it before with the vehicles and the customization, everything like that. But you now have the whole superpower aspect. I thought that the movement was great. You can run up a building. You can do different things like that. I thought that again, the sort of fun, making fun of other elements, and even the mini games, like the activities and stuff, were really fun. So I just think it's a very, very solid game. Yeah, I would have liked to see a couple different things, maybe, that I think could take it to that next level. But again, for me, this is an extremely strong game. I think it's an awesome game. I think it's a fun game. I'll put it to you like this. if you don't play it, in my opinion, you know, you might be missing something. So bottom line for me, when you wrap it all together in terms of the variety that you can do, the fun, the zaniness, the action and stuff like that, I would probably, I'm flipping between two different numbers in my head right now. I'm going for the higher score in this one. I think it was fun. I had a lot of enjoyment in it, and you know, I hope they make another one. I'm giving this a 9.0. That is a very, very strong score for me. JDV, the game god, I mean, very strong score. And so, I mean, I'm not prepared to say it's one of the greatest games of the year. I am prepared to say that it is definitely, for me, a great game. It's a fun game. I see some things where I would like to see it to get to that next level, but I think, you know, this is a very strong effort, and it just kind of, I think if you play it, I hope, hopefully you'll have a lot of fun like I had a lot of fun, but also I think you can see where it's like, wow, this is cool. This is where some of these open box games can go, open sandbox type games can go in terms of a lot of different variety and stuff like that. So I just thought that the combination of the fun, and that's really where I go. I really go, you know, where's the gameplay in a game? But also it's like, you know, bringing together all types of different genres, and I think doing it in an effective and fun way. I just thought this was a great game, and it paid great homage to the series so far. So I liked it. 9.0, that's where I'm at on that. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? What do you think about it? You let me know where you're at on this. Give me the comments below. Please subscribe. Please rate this video up. Also, please post it to your social networking sites. Thanks so much for watching. I'm John D. Villarreal, the 4-time national champion, the super genius, and the game god. And I'll see you next time. And if you haven't checked out my video game playlist, you might want to check some of that stuff out. I've got all kinds of different video reviews, walkthroughs, stuff like that in video games. So you might want to check that out. I'll put a link to that in the video description below. Thanks again. See you next time.